There's a number of changes that were announced on March the 19th by the Chancellor of the Exchequer in the UK budget, and they're probably the biggest changes that we've seen in the UK pension system for 8 or 9 years. Well, the main announcements were to the public sector scheme, which includes things like National Health Service, Civil Service, teachers, and the proposal there is that they're going to essentially prevent someone in those schemes from moving to what they call a defined contribution or personal pension plan in the UK. In other words, you're in the final salary scheme and that's where you'll stay. The second is private pension schemes in the UK. So they're company schemes, like it could be an ICI or an IBM. Now the proposal there is the government would like to restrict movement from those schemes into personal pension plans as well. And certainly their, if you like, initial proposal in the budget is that they want to try and stem the tide of movement from those schemes too. And then thirdly, which is the defined contribution scheme and the personal plans over there, they're making, I guess, freeing up access in retirement, which is quite radical for the UK. They've always been very restrictive in how you can access them. The sting in the tail, of course, is that that access is going to be at marginal tax rates. So yes, you'll be able to access your pension plan, but unfortunately you'll have to pay some tax on it. While they have a majority impact on people who reside in the UK, Australian residents should really be aware of the changes. Until we know the detail, all we're saying is be wary of people who are out there in the media saying all transfers from UK pensions will cease. We don't know that for a fact. What we do know is that there will be a change, and as such you should be preparing yourself for the worst and getting yourself fully informed as to whether transferring your pension from, whether it be a public sector scheme or a private sector scheme, to Australia is in your best interests. So we would suggest getting in the queue, so to speak, and making sure that your name is in the hat if they do decide to shut the door on UK transfers from April 2015.